Did you know that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, just issued investors in Tesla shares with a dire warning regarding the second quarter? Is this something to be happy about or something to be wary of? Be sure to tune in to learn the purpose of the warning. For a very long period, Tesla was the top producer of electric vehicles. Due to recent global events that have had an impact on the economy, analysts, investors, and stockholders have all been closely monitoring the corporation. The stock market had seen a decline in the pricing of many large firm stocks, including Tesla's. You will learn about the severe warning that Elon Musk issued to investors in Tesla shares regarding the second quarter in today's video. Tesla is an American automobile and sustainable energy firm that creates, develops, produces, leases, and markets energy generation and storage systems, as well as electric vehicles in the US and other countries. With aspirational and environmentally conscious objectives, Tesla rose to global recognition. As a matter of fact, Tesla leads the market for electric vehicles. In the first 3 months of the year, Tesla delivered 310,048 cars, a quarterly record that exceeded analysts' projections despite supply chain problems caused by COVID-19 lockdowns. Investors in Tesla stock remained optimistic despite supply chain issues due to the company's growing adoption of electric vehicles. Meanwhile, other companies have been facing supply chain bottlenecks and semiconductor shortages, forcing them to find alternate solutions. In an effort to keep its facilities and factories operating, Tesla changed its software and switched between vendors. Additionally, Tesla just inaugurated 2 new production sites in Berlin and Austin. The goal of these additional plants is to boost output in tandem with the Fremont and Shanghai units. In an effort to motivate employees to race to the finish line, Tesla CEO Elon Musk is known to frequently send letters to the entire business in the last weeks of a quarter. He encouraged staff members to take pride in the excellent, genuine items they produce in a later memo. We actually build great, real products that people love and that improve people's lives and the world. Musk wrote to the staff in the first email. That is really meaningful. You can feel in your heart that it was an honest day's work. I have far more regard and appreciation for you than the wealthiest person on Wall Street, regardless of what else is happening in this crazy world. At least what you are doing is pure goodness. The world's richest man sent another email earlier this morning warning of layoffs among salaried personnel and expressing his super bad feeling about the economy, which stands in stark contrast to the emails praising and encouraging one another. In addition, a leaked email to staff members stated that Musk urged Tesla workers to increase their efforts after supply chain problems caused the company to have a particularly difficult quarter. In addition to the COVID-19 epidemic and the Russian-Ukrainian war, which have had a significant impact on the global economy, Musk and other financial analysts anticipate a global recession. During investors are faced with the conundrum, as Elon Musk has stated before today, the Fed is undergoing a period of vigorous monetary tightening. Inflation is at its highest level in 40 years, and leading corporations estimate stock market returns of less than 5 until 2035. There has never been a more important or challenging time to restructure your portfolio. Where then can you go? According to recent JP Morgan analysis, alternative assets are now required. A few platforms that provide access to the best alternative asset classes have emerged in light of this new normal, and one in particular strikes me as very impressive. It is known as Masterworks. Masterworks has established itself as a reliable source for modern art investments. For a fraction of the price that billionaires spend, they get you access to their exclusive assets by well-known artists such as Banksy, Monet, and others. It makes sense since almost 2/3 of billionaires invest between 10 and 30% of their total portfolio in art, partly due to diversification and partly because it's a natural inflation hedge. After all, your prices of contemporary art have shown the least link to stocks of almost any significant asset class, outperforming the I-500 total return by 164% between 1995 and 2021. 3 paintings have been sold by Masterworks since its founding, and each one has given investors a return of more than 30% after fees. While previous performance cannot guarantee future outcomes, 30% is still a really good percentage. The waitlist for Masterworks is actually skippable. Visit the URL provided in the description. Referring back to the previously reported leaked communication that Musk sent to his staff, he stated, "The main cause of this quarter's difficulty has been supply chain and production issues in China. Therefore, we must work together to recover." Musk went on to say that Tesla is ramping up operations at its Austin, Texas plant and that its Shanghai manufacturing is operating at full capacity again. Additionally, he mentioned that the factory near Berlin produced about 1,000 cars last week, while the plant in Fremont, California, set a new record for production. Please remember to use the like and subscribe buttons before we continue the video if you want to see more of our information about Tesla's stocks. Tesla's supply chain issues were made worse by the COVID-19 lockdowns brought on by China's zero COVID policy. The company, like others, has had trouble obtaining parts and supplies in recent months. After a 3-week break, the Shanghai factory started up again in mid-April, which resulted in Tesla producing over 50,000 fewer vehicles at the plant than anticipated per multiple reports. Workers at the plant were compelled to sleep on the production floor while they were employed in a closed-loop system. Musk stated to the Financial Times in May that he did not anticipate COVID-19 lockdowns to cause long-term problems. He continued, "I've had some conversations with the Chinese government in recent days, and it's clear that the lockdowns are being lifted rapidly, so I would not expect this to be a significant issue in the coming weeks." This quarter's lockdowns weren't the only thing straining Tesla's operations. Tesla's stock fell recently as a result of Musk's protracted attempt to acquire Twitter, which he had to sell off part of in order to raise $44 billion for the buyout. Recently, Musk informed Tesla staff members that he had a very bad feeling about the U.S. economy and that the business will stop employing people elsewhere in the world. Additionally, Musk hinted that Tesla would fire roughly 10 of its salaried staff. It should be mentioned that Elon Musk warned Tesla staff members earlier this month to anticipate a nutty end-of-quarter delivery tsunami this quarter. An employee questioned Musk about when delivery cycles will level off to prevent the crazy end-of-quarter delivery push during the recently held company-wide meeting. Musk retorted, "It's been difficult since late. This quarter will not be any different from the others, in that there always appears to be something that goes wrong at the end of the quarter that makes things crazy. Largely because of the enormous challenge we faced with the COVID restrictions in Shanghai, the Shanghai factory was essentially closed for a significant portion of the first quarter. Only now is it returning to full production. This quarter, things will get fairly intense." In an attempt to calm the staff, Tesla's CEO stated that barring unforeseen circumstances, the company anticipated to see a much smaller wave the next quarter, and that things would progressively improve as Gigafactory Berlin ramps up production and frees up capacity from Gigaf. Factory Shanghai, which presently ships a large number of automobiles to Europe. Adam Jonas discussed his reaction to Elon Musk's forecast of a challenging quarter. Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas has a $1,300 price target and an overweight rating for Tesla shares. According to him, the impact of the COVID-19 lockdowns in Shanghai is substantial, considering Tesla's strong reliance on China for production and revenue. Tesla has shown that by stepping up delivery past the end of the quarter, it can make up significant ground lost. He went on to say that the last week or two of a quarter can produce a disproportionate amount of the entire quarter's output. According to Jonas, the second quarter's missed deliveries and production could provide pent-up sequential tailwinds for the third quarter's earnings. Another longtime investor in Tesla bull, Cathie Wood, recently said in a video that she disagreed with the Fed's decision to hike interest rates by 50. She also said that since China and Europe are currently experiencing recessions, the U.S. might also experience one. She concluded that the decision to raise interest rates is incorrect because there is currently significant pressure on both the U.S. and global economies. The founder, CEO of ARK Invest, an investment firm with $60 billion assets that makes bets on cutting-edge technologies like genomics and self-driving cars, Cathie Wood, an American investor and renowned stock picker, advised people everywhere to proceed cautiously at all times. Naturally, one should exercise caution while allocating their hard-earned money, even in the absence of the fear of a worldwide recession. Exercise should be done with a good understanding of the international market and careful surveillance of the stock market. Visit our channel to view more of our videos if you like this one.